slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no...
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Johnson with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. And Gafford with the block. And he recovers it. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Pass to Johnson. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Irving. Over Young. And it's Irving missing.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Pass to Daniels. Takes the 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Thompson scanning the floor. Fires from the wing. No good, off the front rim.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Daniels misses. On the wing, Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
What poise from Thompson. Even while getting fouled, he stays cool and puts up the shot.
Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Looking to their first basket of the game.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. A good look from Johnson. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
The savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you. I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Washington outside. Shoots over Okongwu. And it's Washington missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Johnson. On the take. Up top, Young. Three-pointer. Nails it from three.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Mavericks trailing. Dinwiddie outside. And the layup is good.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
Here's Risacher. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And out on the wing, Zach Risacher has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
And looking a lot like his dad right there, Klay Thompson with the physical play, challenging that interior.
Risacher, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Gafford. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 4.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his third year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
And give credit to Dinwiddie, taking the hit well and finding a way to power through it.
Pass to Risacher. There's Young with the three. Buries it from 3. Young's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Washington. Dinwiddie outside. Rebounded by Johnson. And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Christie. Shoots over Johnson. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Dallas on top, leading by 1. And the... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Dallas?
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
Here's Irving, and he banks in the layup.
A magician with the ball. Irving can get to anywhere he wants and finish with either hand.
Pass to Johnson. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Risacher's future in this league.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Oh, Kongwu with the bucket.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Here's Irving. Minute and a half gone in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Marshall off target with the three. The Hawks leading. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Pass to Okongwu. The three from Rizoshe. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Christie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Pass to Daniels. Fires the three. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Here's Christie. 4-3. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Right side Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And Coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for the team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Mavericks trail by 8. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Washington. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Davis with the block. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Lively shot is off. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Johnson for 3. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Mavs. Down low. Here's Lively. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lively's got his first points of the game.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Klay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Williams. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta leading by 4. Inside. Here's Okongwu. The kick out to Young. From outside the arc. Lively grabs a miss.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And so it's Atlanta with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. We got a piece of it. Right side Davis. Over Rizoshe. Again, the miss by Dallas. Here's Johnson with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter. Here's Lively. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Bufkin. Niang a screen. The Hawks need to get one up here. Connects from downtown. Lufkin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gafford with the ball. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And a fast break now for the Hawks.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Atlanta leading by 9. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And so it's Dallas with it. To halt the run. Irving attacking. And that's 2 points on the layup. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Davis. Now Irving. Good. Irving's got 10.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Here's Lufkin. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 7. Thompson outside. LeVert with a rebound. Here's Atlanta now. And here's Capella. No points so far. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks.
And Kyrie loves putting on a show. This is what makes him so much fun to watch.
To the paint. Here's Capella. Gafford with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. 1:58 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Mann. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
To the middle. Outside for LeVert. To the inside. Capella. And he goes right over Anthony Davis and slams it down.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. And Dallas making a change here.
Lively. Dinwiddie.
1:07 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And that one's good, man. Here's Dinwiddie. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And these are the types of shots this team wants Dinwiddie taking. You can understand why with these results.
On the wing man. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple. Man's got 8 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
That one's good for 2. The Hawks lead by 11. Inside. Here's Mann. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Mann's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. Back to Marshall. Outside Davis. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3. 8 seconds left in the third. With 2 seconds left, here's Niang. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Hawks. From the arc. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the shot no good. A bit short. Atlanta leading by 15. Here's Risacher. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risacher. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And there's the ability to finish for Risacher. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Here's Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. There's Young with the 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And Dallas making a change here. Here's Irving. And a nice finish on the layup. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Fires at the elbow. And it's Irving missing. On offense, here are the Hawks. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Risacher. Right side, Young. From deep, Johnson. Deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Five to shoot. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Dallas. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The Hawks lead by 20. Outside Young. Pass to Daniels. Now Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Down low. Here's Risacher. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from the Hawks?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. The Hawks making a switch here. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively. And that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. A nice shot by Krejci.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
And it's Washington missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Krejci. The three. Gets the three ball to go. Krejci's got 6 in the quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
So both teams making some changes here. And the Hawks with possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And Nance with the slam.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The 15-footer. Williams grabs the board. Pass to Exum. Here's Marshall. Misses the shot, and so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory